Houston Texans were super hot at some point. They kind of simmered down right now, but they're kind of back up on the train up, right? Kind of back up on the train up. My man Jim Powell is in the chat. Pigskin pundit himself says CJ Stroud is him. Is he though? Because the Dallas Cowboys are going to smack the little boys of the big state of Texas, the big country of Texas, as they like to say. And the Dallas Cowboys walk all over the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football. Travion Diggs, a couple pick sixes. Sorry, CJ Stroud. It's time for you to get your initiation. Diggs takes you to the pick six. Zeke Elliott, we're going to see flashes of old Zeke Elliott. He wants to show up and show Joe Mixon, hey, I'm still him, brother. Dak Prescott, top 3 quarterback in the NFL himself, shows it why in this game. Going to put up those stats yards, 400 patties, 400 passing yards, three or four tutties. Zeke finds the end zone. Houston Texans are like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Jim Powell says CJ smokes Dak's replacement. As in Trey Lance. Not going to happen. James Frank says Texans beat the Dallas Cowboys at home by a field goal. Okay. If you are a script writer, I like it. Monday Night Football, make you tune in to the very end. Catch those commercials. And James thinks whoever has the ball last wins the game. He thinks it's going to be a shootout. I think Week 11, the Dallas Cowboys embarrassed the Houston Texans, put out the blueprint to beat them, and this is where the wheels fall off the wagon for the Houston Texans. Week number 4, Tennessee Titans come into town. A much improved, a really underrated Tennessee Titans. They come in and they embarrass the Houston Texans. The blueprint is out there. The Tennessee Titans follow it to a T, and they beat the Houston Texans. 12-13 points. 2-game losing streak. 2-game losing streak. Man, they need a bye week, and they need it quick. Well, guess what? Week 13 isn't a bye week either. Probably some nicks and aches and pains are starting to add up. Man, we got to play another division team. Florida sucks to play in. Jacksonville Jaguars, newly highest paid quarterback in the NFL, Trevor Lawrence, finally gets a dub. Houston Texans lose 3 games in a row. After starting sky high to the moon, baby, they have come crashing back down. They have said, oh, we are an average team. Now, they're still a good team. They're still a good team. Very, very deep. Very, very skilled. But their schedule's tough. Week 14 bye week is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. The blessing is you only have, 5 games till the playoffs. Right? The curse is we just played 13 games in a row, and we needed a bye week about 2 weeks ago. They're tired. They're wore out. Bye week is needed. Collect their thoughts. Get back on track. Because you're going to need to get back on track because week 15, the Miami Dolphins and Tua come into town. If you talk to my man Arthur Brown, this is an AFC Championship preview. If you talk to a more realistic fan, this is a potential wild card preview. If this game was in Miami, it would be Miami Dolphins all day, every day. But this game is in Houston. Granted, it is inside in a dome, but the Houston Texans are going to come back. They're going to bounce back fresh off of a bye week, fresh off a 3-game losing streak. They bounce back and they beat the Miami Dolphins at the Week 15 game. They bounce back and they battle them. It's a close game. It could potentially be a shootout. Houston Texans are built to win a shootout, and I think they win this game. James Chamberlain says, my Dolphins going to light them Texans up, baby. And James Frank says, damn, there's a lot of Jameses here. Hey, I appreciate you guys. All you everydayers, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Especially my man Casey. Casey, yesterday, right after the show was over, he's like, hey, Amari Cooper just got signed to the Bills, yo. Nice little discussion. Shout out to Casey. Week 16. Houston Texans think they're top dogs again. The Houston Texans think that, hey, we've beaten the Dolphins, we've beaten the Bills, we've beaten the Detroit Lions. Put us up there with those conversations. And Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs like, not so fast, my friend. Nah. You're coming into Arrowhead in December thinking you can upset us, thinking you can beat us. Who do you think you are, the Las Vegas Raiders? Not going to happen. Houston, Texas, drop an egg to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are them right now. They're that damn good. Week 17. Baltimore Ravens coming to town. Baltimore Ravens coming to town. Last season, Houston Texans lost twice to the Baltimore Ravens. One to begin the season, one to end the season. The Baltimore Ravens right now are probably in a position where they're basically battling for the first overall seed. The Baltimore Ravens probably got the AFC North locked up. The Baltimore Ravens really aren't playing for a whole lot. You're going to probably see a vanilla defense, a vanilla offense,